Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and the Beavers will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Old Dominion's offense will get first crack at it today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted...
There he goes! He's at the 40, at the 20, ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the field for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Boone. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Beavers are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Gets it out quickly. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. got it in the middle. It's Cox. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And the Beavers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw, it's Boone. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Beavers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Beavers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. On second and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Leaves it with the running back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now. And like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the draw. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Boone. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Bishop. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Pass is complete near the sidelines, but they'll lose yardage. The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They're going to run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. There he goes. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Monarchs are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, ODU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to pass, it's Boone. Quickly to the tight end. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Cox. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throwing right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good timing on the quick out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Tight end now in motion. The RPO, it's complete. They'll immediately call timeout. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And the Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move and looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw, it's Boone. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got out of trouble and throws. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Great place to start for this offense. Handoff to the single back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Got room to work. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Beavers have this offense rolling. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Boone. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. They will score! Touchdown, Oregon State! PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. The give on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll be brought down. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And the returner will be dragged down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the draw. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last...
Breaks into the open. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He's looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun to give, looking for room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to throw, it's Boone. He's got the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cox. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Snap it to the back. Oh, better look out. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking to throw, it's Boone. Got his man. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, it's Bishop. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Boone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Finds a seam. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now, and like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 21 to North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, ODU! And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bishop.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you.
Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw, it's Boone. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes his man miss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Boone. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.